Hello, TheLadykeziah here. I just finished a class and there was a profound question and I think you might equally be interested. So, let me share my opinion. When you say the choice of a partner is wrong, what do you mean? Many a time it doesn't mean the person is bad, but simply a wrong fit. In a world where relationships are romanticized and breakups are often seen as failures, we sometimes forget a simple but profound truth, and that is, not every wrong choice means someone is a bad person. Go watch the full video on YouTube. Chance bia wonenkata so we say. When we say the choice of a partner is wrong, we are not saying that the person you choose is worthless, evil, or unlovable. We are simply saying that sometimes two good people do not make a good fit. How? I know you're asking. Relationships are not just about love. That's what we're taught, right? Love conquers it all. No, my dear one. Relationships are not just about love. They are about alignment. Two good people can share affection, attraction, and even dreams. But if their values, habits, life pace, or emotional maturity do not align, they may spend years trying to force together pieces that simply don't belong on the same puzzle. A conversation we should start having with our young men and young women even before they desire marriage. It is possible to love someone deeply and yet be painfully aware that staying together only breaks both of you down. It is possible to respect someone's good heart, but know that living with them demands you silence parts of your own. It is possible for two people to have pure intentions and yet create toxic patterns when they are joined in a relationship that does not fit who they truly are or who they are growing to become. Many people are concerned about getting married. By the staying married, that will glorify God, that will accept who you are becoming, your future. We must learn to separate characters from compatibilities. The people you see in your religious settings and the things they do, they are different creatures when they come outside the religious settings. A person can be kind, intelligent, and hardworking, and still being compatible with you. Regardless of the career they built, they can be incompatible with you when it comes to marriage. I hear some people you hold in high esteem say no two people are incompatible, and I just wink and I pass because they have no idea what they are talking about. A person can have admirable qualities, and yet the way they see life, their worldview, the way they express love, the way they handle conflict or manage responsibilities may be fundamentally different from your needs and values. Someone might ask, why didn't you see all this at the beginning? There are things you might never see at the beginning of your journey. That is why it's important that we grow up, not just grow older. Grow up into a capacity where we'll be able to embrace the becoming, the growth of our partners. If not, the center cannot hold. Too often, people stay stuck in the wrong partnership because they feel guilty for wanting to leave someone who is not a bad person. They ask themselves, how can I walk away when they are not abusive? A question somebody asked yesterday. when they are not evil, when they take good care of the children. But the reality is this: goodness alone is not enough to sustain a healthy, fulfilling, and peaceful relationship. Goodness matters, yes, but so does faith. And faith means shared values, mutual respect, compatible lifestyles, similar goals, and emotional maturity to grow together without forcing one another into shapes they do not feel true. When the faith is wrong, life can feel like hard labor. Conversations feel like constant conflict. You can't sit down for just 10 minutes to have a conversation as lovers. It will turn into something else. Peace feels like a distant wish, something you must begin or you must beg or bargain for, rather than something that flows naturally between two willing hearts. So when someone says the choice of a partner was wrong, it is not an attack on one's worth. It is an honest acceptance that a partnership cannot provide or produce what both hearts need to thrive. It means you need to learn. You need help. Don't just stay stuck, because in our part of the world, nobody wants to learn. It is assumed we all know how to marry, but trust me, we don't. Two good people can still be the wrong match. Your religious setup won't tell you this. In the end, no one is served by forcing what does not align. So she's a good person, he's a good person, but they can't have a good and a healthy home. The healthiest relationships are not perfect, but they fit. They nurture peace, allow room for individuality, and inspire growth without constant fear or control. When a person can look at a spouse and say, you are not going to do that course. I have masters. When you have masters, to what will happen? Whereby you are not paying their school fees. Is that slavery? Or what exactly? So if you find yourself wrestling with guilt because a relationship doesn't feel right, remember this: it just simply means you need help, and seek it now. Because research indicates that couples who seek help earlier save themselves untold unnecessary hardship. May we have the wisdom to choose well. May we have the courage to release gently. And may we have the grace to remember, not every wrong choice is about the bad persons. Sometimes it's just a bad fit. What it means is both of you need help. You are supposed to grow up. Think about these things. Much love and blessings.